Third-Eye Thursday here at Vision Quest Metaphysical Bookstore. We're gonna have to watch that back later and see if that's actually how that started. Hi! Where am I? What am I doing? That's the question every week. My name is Dylan. I work here at Vision Quest, behind the counter, in the office. I don't know. I kind of do it all. We have other people that actually do it every day. I just kind of am here.
She's the multi-purpose hero.
I'm just here all the time, I feel like. No. But I also run our social media and stuff. And tonight, who we haven't had in a while, we have one of our readers here, Miss Jerry. You've been with us how long now?
Maybe 16 or 17 years.
Jesus. We
Not
won't talk about how old I was that long ago.
I'm the old lady in the store.
I'm the baby. We say this every week, I think. We have fun with it.
Thank you for the love.
Oh yeah, there's already people coming in. I should probably actually get into that so we can read these comments, huh?
Okay. And I have a little story to tell.
Yes, please do. While I
Okay.
actually do the part of my job I'm supposed to do.
Oh, there you go. Now, what I'm doing tonight are dowsing rods. Now, some of you probably already know what these are, and some of you may not have ever seen them before. But these particular babies, they were used a long time ago, like maybe even thousands of years ago. And mostly it was for people looking for water because civilizations, they were transient and they moved around and they needed their water source. So someone always had the gift to be able to find the water through dowsing rods, and sometimes that was a branch and sometimes then it was a metal. Well, these then are more modern day, but you don't really see these much anymore. So I thought, well, I'll just pull these out of my books and my boxes of stuff, and here they are.
As they are going crazy.
So
So they're a little different, but you'll still get some cool information from them. Before we really jump into some questions, because we do have some already, I want to thank our winner from last week on the incense, and I just want to say a huge thank you to her for being someone who is just so generous and giving. So we had 10 incense that I was giving away to people who shared our video last week, and I reached out to her and she said, I would really like it if you picked 4 more people. So I will be doing that. So please share this video tonight. Get your name in that hat while I still have time to go and pick some names, and I'll be sending out a couple of incense sticks to some people next week here from Vision Quest. But I wanted to say a huge thank you because that is just so amazing, and you don't have people nowadays that do that. And there was a reason she was picked. It was funny when I pulled her name out. It was someone that's here every week with us, and she's an amazing person. And so it was just very cool that that happened to her, and then she wanted to give back to some other people as well. So thank you, and thank you everyone who does share our videos and who is here every week with us. So, say us. I'm the one that's here every week, but, they're here with us regularly. I keep pulling them back when they're like, I don't want to do it anymore. No, I'm kidding. Jerry loves doing this. And it's a lot of fun. We like the community. We like having everyone here to cross and blah, 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 blah,
and
blah.
blend all the talent.
There you go.
There you go.
But my words, I will find them at some point tonight. Hopefully. Hello to everyone who's saying hi, and we will be jumping into some questions now. A couple of things. If I misread your name, because I'm bad at pronouncing names sometimes, especially reading them, really sorry. I will try my best to not butcher anyone's name tonight. Second of all, if I do seem to skip your question, please just send it back in. I scroll through the questions to kind of keep up as well. So sometimes I get lost on where I was. So if it seems that we have skipped you, or maybe you didn't hear the question or anything like that, just repost it. And if I see it again, I'll just mention, hey, we did actually get that. So if you weren't here for that, go back and watch it. So there's those couple of side notes, and let's jump into some fun.
And remember, love, post, and share.
Yeah. And for people that are just saying, hi, can I have a reading? any of you can have a reading within this time that we can get to, however many people we can get to.
That's
we will
right.
try to get as many people as possible. So, yes, you can have one. You don't need to ask. We'll get to it if we're live and if we have time. So just send us any questions you have. If you are looking for general, we can do it, but you might get information you already know about yourself. So if you have a specific thing you're wanting to look in on, send that in, please. It'll just make it that much easier, and we actually get to answer what you're looking at. We like that. We like when we hit on the actual point.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I'm so glad I said, I hope I don't butcher anyone's name already, because the first one I'm like, who knows? It's me. I can butcher. That's really funny because I did culinary school. So our first one will come from Maxalina, who says, can I know of my health and love?
Alrighty. You know, sometimes when we are so open to love, to change, welcoming it and thinking that we're ready, look how wide open this is. Now, you can tell that, you know, on camera that I'm not moving my hands or moving them as little as possible.
I know the shakes can get to you.
Yeah, and so see how wide open this is? Well, this is a good thing, but also not a good thing. Because when you're really, really open, that means you're ready to go to town, you know, and you're ready to work. But it also means that boundaries may not be sure and that the perimeters may not be set of what you will allow in your life. So with this wonderful little open heart, try to place some criteria and boundaries and qualification and that kind of vetting the person before you invite them into this wonderful open energy. I mean, look at that. And so, see, and I'm starting to disconnect. See? And so, if I connect back to you again, watch what will happen. See how it's opening up again? So if you have that energy, if you have the energy to be able to move these via satellite, you know,
basically,
then good for you. So trust that kind of projection when it comes to finding the person that you're looking for, because you're ready, but it's almost like you're too ready. So just slow your roll and breathe, and then let it happen naturally.
Cool.
Yeah.
Randy says you look great.
Oh, thank you, Randy.
Eunice, if you're saying what was I 17 years ago, I was not 19. No, I was not.
Oh,
no. No, I was 19 like 5 years ago. Let's just throw that out there. When I say I'm the baby of Vision Quest, I really do mean it. Yeah, it makes me kind of want to be like, how old do they think I am, apparently?
Throw some age guesses at us.
Yeah, I'm probably much younger than you guys think, even though I just said I was like 19 5 years ago. So, they can probably guess.
They can add, I guess.
But, you know, just saying. Okay, let's see.
Okay, let's do another one.
Pervasia? If I mispronounced your name, I'm so sorry. It's a beautiful name. But if I mispronounced it, I'm sorry. Says, I want a reading on if I will have any more kids.
Take a real deep breath and send me you. Okay? Alrighty. What I'm picking up is a slow opening window. That means that maybe now is the beginning of a short period of time of strong probabilities of becoming pregnant. So do what you can right now. And I'm kind of thinking maybe 3 weeks. And so you've got it, and see how it's just like that nice healthy perimeter of specifications, regulations, theories, principles. All these things are being applied, and that's right where it belongs right now, within the 3 week window. So good luck.
Yeah. Carolyn said, I have those and I have no idea how to use them. Thanks for showing us. Do you plan on ever actually doing a class or anything?
Well, thank you. I'm actually setting up a service.
Oh,
and it'll
very
be on
cool.
our service list.
There you go.
And so it's to measure the energy happening in the body. And I'm sure you guys can pick up on the energy. Like when they're on, you can see it, you know.
Yeah.
And with other instrumentation, the pendulum, yeah, but it's different. It's just different. You can just feel this powerful force guiding them. And that's, I think, human connectivity. Isn't that cool?
And something you and I have been talking about wanting to start implementing is doing quick little 10-minute, 15-minute videos on here for you guys, for people that live out of the state. I have it looks like I have one hair that's sticking out horribly from my head. Sorry. I'm just what
Your
is
beauty's
sticking out of my head? Sure, that's what we'll call it.
That's it.
But so what we're kind of looking at wanting to do is doing 10 to 15-minute videos for you guys on how to use different magical or divination tools.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain always goes magical first. I'm sorry. I know I work with medical
Yeah, I gotta keep her
bookstore.
straight.
Yeah, she does. So we do actually, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we can get together here and do, because this is much better when you see it against the full body. So hopefully we can get together and do a full body.
And when people have this done, wow. That's what they say when they're walking away. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
You would not expect to feel the power of them, but certainly you do. And also, too, these are great little ghost-busting tools. Because, boy, you can see the energy as it's fading and coming back in and when it crescendos. And, yeah, it's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a couple of comments. Yeah, I'll be 24 this year. I'm not even 24 yet.
She's still growing.
Yeah. Soon. I only got about a month left.
And then she'll be an old lady.
Sure, that's what my 3-year-old would say, that's old. But, yeah, I like I said, I am the baby of Vision Quest. When I was 19, I started here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been 19 when I started here. So, yeah.
And the cool thing is that you can see, if you've known Dylan for very long, you've seen the growth that she's gone through. And so a lot of it has been because she's been behind the scenes here. And so she's learning a lot on so many levels.
It is an experience, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's growing and developing beautifully.
I'm doing something, that's for sure. I don't know about that, but so we have Jean asking, I would love a message on finances or employment.
All right. Think red as I do this, okay? Because that's root chakra, and that's about what you love, but it's also about your own innate primal survival. So, and what's working? It's keeping the bills on, the lights on, and your tummy fed, and moving forward in this physical world. So, think about what you love, and think about what you must do to make money. But not in a fearful way. It just is, okay? So, now that you're focusing on that and you're breathing, all right, let me see what we can find. Alrighty.
I'm gonna get smacked in the face by these things. I'm gonna just sit over here for a second.
See, and I've anchored my elbows against.
Yeah, she has.
What's left of my waist.
I'm just getting smacked in the face. That's crazy.
Now, see, this is all over the place, which I'm kind of thinking you might be too. Because for this to be measuring so wildly out in the perimeter, and then crisscrossing and all that. Okay. So, again, okay, we're in again. See? Make some list. See what you can do about organizing your thoughts. Don't try to come up with the conclusion just yet, but draw the structure around your thought around this. You've already got your feelings and lots of them, but the way you manage them is to control this, and the way you control this is with your breath and your thought. See, I can feel you calming down. See? So there you go. See? Now just ponder that. See how much more calm they are? Good job. You just showed us all how you can instantly project and change your energy to the greater good, no matter where you are. Yeah.
I'm scared of these things. I'm gonna get poked in the face. No, they're really cool though. We have Kelly.
Have you seen them being worked like this before?
I'd never seen dowsing rods before.
And she's the baby.
I'm the baby, right?
Okay.
We have Kelly saying, is the guy my 19-year-old daughter dating the right guy for her? Do you need to read the question to understand what I said?
No. Okay, but what's your name again?
Kelly is asking about her daughter.
Okay, Kelly. I'd say no. And it's amazing. They have crossed themselves and they're staying there. So you can't be heavy-handed here. It's like handling a bird. Use your wisdom and move carefully and thoughtfully. Remember, we have to gain experience in order to know what love is. This definitely will be a lesson of experience. But just keep a close ear out and be there when she's ready for you. But you have to allow. Okay? Because look, you don't have to worry. It's not going to go far. See, somebody's looking the other way. All right. Thank you. All right.
There you go. Sorry, I was catching up on what was going on, so I had a general idea.
Okay.
We have Leslie asking, I'm just wondering what is going to happen in the next few months.
Any particular area of your most current thinking, most heavy thoughts, you know? Is there something stirring that you need to look at? What's her name?
I got away from it already. You act like I can remember. Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie. Okay.
Hopefully she's still
Again
there.
now. Breathing. And so just breathing. Okay. Now.
Love life.
Love life. You are setting an example to others about how quickly you will surrender, I suppose. So this is more like you're driving the bus, and what you believe to be true then can come to pass. Because you see, the moment that we connect into something energetically, then we're there and we're contributing to it. And so I have a feeling that the more you contribute to your love life, the more you contribute to your work life and your health. Look at this, there's balance here. So as I'm speaking it, it's beginning to take balance. That's exactly the place to be, because your clear-mindedness is your way through this with prayer and meditation and staying focused, always mindful of balance. See there how they're allowing and they're adjusting to each other? So there you go. That's the key to your success right now. Balance, moderation in all things. And that means just kind of hold yourself there at the gate until everyone in your troop says go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump
Thank you.
down to the end real quick just because I just saw a comment up here. By the way, can anyone hear the noise that's going on behind us? If you can, I'm really sorry. We're right next to somewhere that cleans all of their dishes right now. So if you hear that kind of clanking noise coming from over here, that's what that is. I'm really sorry.
Now, I would have just described it as our angels and our guides, you know, they're working so hard behind the scenes. They're just making all this noise.
No, I'm so, like, this is, like, annoying that I'm like... My angels, I mean, my guides, they try to annoy me, but they don't annoy me like this because this won't get them anywhere. They just go to you guys and be like, "Hi, can you go bother her about this, please?"
That's true.
That's true. But so Donna was like, "I can't listen now because I don't have headphones. I should just go in there. I'm a few blocks away." Yeah, you should. Not tonight though. No, we're closed. But come in tomorrow or any other day of the week. We are open tomorrow. If you didn't know, Vision Quest is only closed 4 days out of the year. So yeah, I usually have a pretty good time of getting in here. But most of the time, every day except for Friday, we close at 6 o'clock. On Fridays, we close at 8. So if you work like that normal 9 to 5 schedule, just come in on Fridays. We're here till 8. But yeah, don't come in now because we're closed, but please do come on in, especially if you're only a few blocks away.
Oh, also I wanted to ask you guys, now if you guys are interested in learning how to use these, and you can take these into all kinds of arenas that you want to and use them with the style that, you know, you and Spirit work out, but I can special order these through the store. And so they could
Things
be here.
I didn't even know.
Yeah. And if you are interested then, and I get at least 10 people purchasing, then I would set up a class and I would demonstrate to you guys how to do it. Okay, now, here's a little baby demonstration. Okay, put your elbows against your waist.
Oh, they are.
Stabilize.
You should probably
okay,
move my
your
coffee.
This is the coffee girl. Whoopsie. Okay, now, I know. Oops. Cancel?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're fine.
Now, what I want you to do is someone who has a question here. Can you see it? I want Dylan to answer a question.
Oh,
with the
God,
dots and
why
dots.
me?
And that'll show you how easy it is. This is her first time. She's never heard of it. But all it's doing is it's activating an ability.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, the next question we have is, would love to know if any of my guides have any messages for me.
Well, there you go then, sissy girl. Now just breathe and don't look at the rods. Focus on her, okay?
I'm more so looking at her name, actually,
Oh,
her
okay.
photo.
Can you feel that? It's amazing. I mean, she can feel it right now, and it's flowing through her, and it's flowing from this device, because that's where the point of entry into this realm, and that's how it's measuring it. And see how balanced she's being? Now, see, now you're beginning to move around, you're beginning to think about this, and so go ahead and think then, what do you pick up?
You need to you need to stabilize whatever thoughts you're having instead of going crazy and going about many different avenues. Pick one and go down that.
See the movement. See, you're stirring. That's stirring the energy of your thoughts and how you're feeling. Okay?
Yeah, it's just about finding balance within yourself.
And see how nice and open that is?
Mhm.
Any comments about that?
The energy is just crazy.
Did you hear what she said?
The energy, if you didn't, the energy is really crazy.
It's a powerful thing.
It really is.
It's like hugging the person and reading their energy, huh?
Yeah, because it does. It just, you really can, like, even through something of just, like, I have the luck of looking at your photo and reading your name and everything, so I can kind of stare at that while I do this. And it does. It really, you know, even through camera, we were talking about it, like, if it would actually work and everything. But it's, you know, feeling that energy, staying within yourself, being balanced. You know, you are open. So you know.
It's a clear read, huh?
It really is quite clear. I mean, they're even.
Uh-huh.
They're completely even. And so if you were to take the time and to actually find time for yourself to quiet your mind, they would easily be able to say anything you need. And you could connect with your guides in that easy way. But just find time to connect.
And you gain this rapport with them like your tarot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're protective of them, you respect them, and you understand they're an instrument. They definitely are not the divine power. But if you guys are enjoying this, love, comment, share.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And I
Because
still
this
have
is
to
so
pick
cool.
4 people
Oh, yeah.
to send some incense to, because our winner from last week was so nice and said, let me share this. So share it so I can get some more names to put in and find
Yay,
some
thank you,
people
guys.
to send some incense to.
Just sending the love.
Yeah. So we have Ella also asking for some messages from her guides.
Okay. And what's the question?
Just messages from her
Thank
guides.
you. This is Ella.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that interesting, Ella? Look. It's leaning to the right. What that would tell me is you're giving more than you're
That's
getting.
what I literally just thought.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was like, you're giving too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And see how it's like right here in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
right here divided, all the giving's over here. Oh, see there. Aren't you funny? You can't hide from the dowsing rods.
She's like, no, I promise. I promise I'm taking care of myself.
Oh, there you go. See? And so they're reading you now and you're wide open, but you're not too open. And see how you're just, I feel you watching this and trying to determine if this is really true, because you're starting to feel it too. And that's kind of freaking you out a little bit. Look at that. No, you don't have to close yourself. Okay, now see, this is your openness and your willingness and your flexibility. You know how to be a chameleon. You know how to be who you're with. So use that as a marketable tool in work, home, and relationships. And even with yourself when you're standing in front of your mirror. You really have a talent to see the positive and the good of life and to be this flexible. So it's like you know how to surf through life. Don't doubt your ability. You're not being fickle and you're not being foolish. Just keep flowing like that. That's beautiful. I would say you know how to do yoga, or you meditate, or you're real physical or around animals a lot. Wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to take the time to take care of yourself.
And this is showing self-care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because see, it's so nice and open and flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's healthy. Thanks for sharing that.
We have another one for any messages from guides. Anna says it's been a busy time. So anything from...
Okay. Anna, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how, you know the old saying when the times get tough, the tough get going? That'd be you. And you use your intuition to guide you before you step off into something big. I think lots of people are affected by how well you're doing, or not. So you try to take care of yourself. It shows a lot ask of you, but you know how to stand in that and flow with it, because divine life force flows through you in such a powerful way that you're able to give on this level. Give to you as well as all the others. See, open up and allow. And as you're breathing and you're relaxing from your day, know that you're really blessed and that all your master teachers and your guides and your angels and ancestors are proud of you. Wherever you are, you're supposed to be right there. No matter if it's tough or wonderful, this is where you're supposed to be. You're showing light and you're being an example. That's good. You're doing your calling. Yay.
There you go.
Okay.
We have Antonio saying, am I on the right path to being in my own place soon?
Okay. I feel a busy mind, always looking to and fro. Now that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It means you know how to stay very aware of the perimeters of your life. So when change comes, then you want to be ready. And you're not afraid of change. Sometimes I think you embrace it. So stay focused right now. Let what's happening in the perimeter take care of itself. You can't control everything, and your gazing glimpses can also affect the focus and intensity of how it manifests itself. So try not to distract yourself with too much of what's going on. You may be so busy that it's hard to know what to do. Developing more work doesn't necessarily mean you're going in the direction on all those levels, you know. But your mind is so busy. Try to quiet your mind. All the other levels need to be on the same page as your intellect, so all of you knows how to go in one direction, and that's when the change happens. About 3 weeks. Whew, intense.
Yeah.
Whew.
Because if you guys don't know, I have my phone down here to actually stay caught up with what's going on, because otherwise I can only see about 3 things, if that, at a time on the iPad that we use to shoot with. And Anna, who was asking about, like, with what's going on the last one, she just commented and was saying, thank you so much, crying, trying so hard to stay centered and in the now, breathing. It is hard to stay centered and in the now. So remember to find time for yourself. And, you know, if you need to go lock yourself away in a room for 5 minutes to get your thoughts together, go lock yourself away in a room for 5 minutes to get your thoughts together. Find the people that, you know, are there for you, even if it's, you know, finding a community on Facebook Live to go to every week for an hour to hang out with, because, you know, we're here for you. We love you.
It's camaraderie. It's community.
Yeah. So, don't worry. You at least got us here for you to help you.
And last night, I was resetting. It was my day off, you know, so it's pretty late. And I thought, what am I going to do? And I already know all the spiritual things to do and the emotional things and the breathing and all that. I watched a comedian, and I laughed so hard. And that was just what the doctor ordered. Nobody else around me, and laughter. And so that's another way you can reset when everything seems to get bigger than you can handle.
Definitely. So I lost where I was. So if I missed a few people, I'm sorry. Send them back through. Sorry, Anna just said, "Hey, can you see me in my room?" Haha. Yes, very important. No, I think you're the same one that said same age, and if you're the same age as me, then I know what us almost 24-year-olds do.
She recognizes you.
Yeah. So, if I miss some people, send in your comments. I get lost. I'm sorry. There's too many comments sometimes. I try my best. So just send in your comments again. Your questions. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, it's in the comment category, so both words are really correct.
Both words.
Sure.
So we have Terry asking, will I buy a home soon?
Don't be discouraged. Keep looking. I kind of think you are so fixed on what you can see that it's going to be. If you're not seeing that coming down the queue, you know, in houses you're considering, that only means you just haven't gotten to it yet. Don't get discouraged. You're going to probably find it maybe next weekend or the weekend after next. See how that opened up a little bit, and it's opening up more? Okay, so remember there's always power in 3 around what you're doing right now. So look at houses, consider all 3, and then move forward. Stay on the grid when it comes to where you're getting your information from. It's just a matter of time and the elements meeting, and that house is being finished right now with some kind of renovation or something. Yeah. It might even be a house that you looked at before, and the timing was wrong, and now it's opening back up. Isn't that interesting how that showed? I mean, that was quite clear. Yeah, it was quite clear. So, just stay calm. All the powers that be behind the scenes are working on it, and they want it for you just as badly as you want it for you.
There you go.
There you go.
So we have Eunice asking, what is my next right action when it comes to my health? Working on trying to lose weight, but I've had past health issues, which makes it hard. So what's the next step?
Oopsie.
Thank you. Knocking stuff over.
I know.
I mean, I ran into my coffee, so at least I didn't knock that over, right?
It's about the schools of thought. So there could be fixed thinking around expectations, and it's what other people are telling you about yourself. Some of it could be side effects from medication. Some of it could be food allergies, fear, and complacency. See how it's just kind of staying there? It's just in that one space, more or less. Like it's convinced, it's been educated. This is now how it is. And that's not true. As long as there's life, there's hope. So you can turn this around on a real gentle level at first, and that could be disciplining your sleep pattern, disciplining your thoughts, allowing your body right now to get what it wants, but as the mindset changes, then discipline has to come to what you put in your body. And that will elongate your life following those three things. You have to believe that you can reverse it or sustain it, that you're not just, getting worse. You can turn it around. Seek out methods. If you don't know how and you feel like you've tried everything, that's impossible. Take it from me. I know what chronic pain feels like and chronic illness. And that's what they're saying here. Your thought, what you put in your body, and how you believe, your level of faith and your level of hope. Self-care, honey, and self-love. Self-love right now real strong. And then they'll talk to you, and they'll be able to guide you, because then you'll be in a vibration of love for yourself. Okay? Thank you, and good luck.
Yeah. Okay. So if you, just to actually say it, because I haven't said it yet tonight, if you guys are enjoying what you're getting from Jerry and you want to expand upon it or ask other things that we don't have the time to get to tonight because we are only here for a set amount of time, you can always come in and see her. I'm not even going to act like I remember what days you work. I think it's Saturday through Thursday.
Out of sight, out of mind. I'm gone for 2 days, and look at this.
Is it Saturday through Thursday?
No, it's Friday through Tuesday.
Oh.
Friday through Tuesday.
You were here yesterday, though. Oh, Wednesday. No, Wednesday.
Tuesday. Today's Thursday.
But I was here yesterday. I don't know what days I'm ever anywhere anymore.
She's a young mommy. Her mind is fried.
No clue. So Friday through Tuesday.
Correct.
Yeah, these are the things I should do before we go live and actually ask those things. I don't. Nope. But
that's what we're here for.
Right. Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, it's going to be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, it'll be 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That one I just know because I know when people, their hours, I know what they're supposed to be working. No kidding. But you can come in and see her. We are at 3114 East Indian School Road. We're in Phoenix. And if you are coming in person, bring cash. We like to give discounts where we can, and you can save $5 if you bring cash for your reading. If you don't live in the state, or you're not here on vacation or break or whatever, and if you're here for vacation during summer, you're crazy. But
we love it.
I know people do it. So, but if you're not here in the state, she does do phone readings as well, and you can give us a call at 480-949-1888. If I have said either of those way too quick, and let me know, and I will post both the address and the phone number, and even Jerry's schedule in the comments.
And you can also go to our website, and it'll have all that information there too.
Or you can go to just even check through Facebook.
True.
I don't have the schedules of the readers, but if you have a specific reader, I can answer their schedule.
Yeah.
Because I have quick access to it, but I'm not doing that through my phone right now.
But all roads lead to Vision Quest.
All roads lead to Vision Quest. There you go. But that's just my little side note there, because we do want to see you guys, and we do want you to come in and
and like I said
fun.
too, now I've started doing readings with this, and because it's a sensitive instrument, then that would be in a room that would be private and very, no distractions or anything, and that would be separate than the reading rates. So you'd have to call the
and just
ask,
and they'll tell you.
Yeah.
And for anyone, if you come in for readings and you're afraid or anything like that, or you have a sensitive topic, or you just don't want to be out, because all of our readings are out on the floor, we do have private rooms. They are on a first come, first serve ask basis. Mm-hmm. But please, ask, try. We're
happy to accommodate.
Yeah, we would love to make you feel most comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So if that means you go, hey, I'd really prefer to be in a room, we will get you in a room if we can. If not, we'll tell you the next soonest time we can get you in a room for that reading. But just so you guys know, I don't think I've ever said that. I mean, we're in one of the rooms now. We do have space for you guys to have a little bit more of a private reading if you don't want to be on the floor. Mm-hmm. But all of our customers, and I mean even my kids, and I have young ones who run around like mad, all the customers, when people are in readings, the customers understand, even kids, they don't come up and interrupt your reading, and no one is standing there at the side kind of listening in. There is
for the most
kind of
part it's doable, but when you're getting into personal issues like
we
this,
totally understand wanting to
move
into a room.
Yeah.
So just let us know if you want that private space. And like I said, though, it is on a first come, first serve basis, so we will try our best. But we've had a lot of that be asked recently, so wanted to mention it. Okay. We have Carolyn asking about finances and love life.
Okay.
My brain just shut off there for a second. Life.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sure. And what's her name again?
Carolyn.
Carolyn. Okay, Carolyn. Here we go, little mama. Just send me you. That's good. You're strong and you're capable, and you've been single and you're good at it. You want love in your life because you're ready for love in your life, not because you have to have it or that you feel like you need it to get by, It's a very noble question for you because you're ready. You've been working on yourself for a long time. This would be a different approach in love for you, but you're not wrong, and you're not inadequate. This shows great capability. Look at this, how balanced and calm. Not moving at all. Just kind of hanging there, So it feels to me like that you have a welcoming energy. And the etherics, the physical, the metaphysical, are all very aware of what you prepared. So this is like sacred space. So qualify the situation and the person when you feel like someone stepped into this field. Ask your higher self, with all the divine help you can get, if that's the person to stay in this sphere of consciousness for you. This is the good step, Mama. Now, health, love, job, money, lifestyle, travel, all that stuff. That's root chakra stuff when it comes to how we survive in this world. You're a survivor. You'll know how to get through this, and you'll attract a real strong, active, healthy relationship in your life where you do have fun and travel. He's a real good guy, tender-hearted, has a dog. Oh, yeah, good luck. I think you'll feel like home as soon as you meet him. That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, this is just fantastic what they say.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Sorry, I had to ask a question, but it's not one, like, it's not a question, it's just something about
It's administrative.
this. Yeah, but it was one of those where it's like, well, I don't really need to say that on camera, so I just had to type it real quick. So that was what I was doing there. This is what happens when, like, I don't want to just write it and be like, hey, look at this, so I just typed it real quick. Okay, so Tiffany asks, what are my guides trying to tell me? I have been going crazy. I have been getting I can't speak or read apparently. I have been getting a crazy amount of angel numbers all day for weeks. So what are her guides trying to tell her?
And the name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany. Excuse me. Wow.
Just so you guys know, too, I will be sending out some incense to a few more people. So share this video, get your name in there while you can, and I will be picking some people to send some incense to.
Did you see how the needles are pointing toward her? Because she's giving the little promo, right? Okay, and now, see how it's closing?
It's going back to you, Tiffany.
That's funny. Okay, Tiffany. Breathe and send me you. Alrighty. Here you go. Now, your question was, what are your angels and guides trying to tell you?
Yes.
Alrighty. You're giving more than you're getting right now. You can sustain that for a little while, but don't allow it to become a lifestyle or enable. Good. Okay, hang on. And got you back. Okay. I'm seeing a house that has kind of an embankment in the front yard, and there's maybe 2 big trees. It would be like a Midwestern maybe kind of a town. With some topography because it's kind of hilly, you know. But I think wherever that is to you, that person may be from that same area. So you're going to get some familiar values and opinions and ways to see the world. And if you've already met him, because look what the needles are doing. I mean, they're wide open. If he's already present in your life, then give this some credence, because he really has the motivation to kind of want to come closer. So if you have a way of showing him some clues, you'd be able to bring him closer where you guys could have a real heart-to-heart conversation. And see there, now they're moving around, and is that kind of where you get wonky, is maybe talking to somebody about how you really feel? Is that kind of where it gets stuck and then maybe just kind of dies on the vine? If you can break through that fear of being vulnerable on that level, then this guy, see, he's right there, he's ready. But when you get wonky around how much do I expose of myself, and will he feel differently about me if he were to know me more? You know, that kind of fear of rejection is very, very normal, but we can't allow it to block us, you know?
Yeah.
So you just keep on keeping on, okay? Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was pretty clear of hi, message done.
Yeah.
So, sorry, someone asked something about classes, so I had to get one of our helpers from behind the camera to go and grab me a newsletter. We'll get to that
Show me the
here in a
newsletter.
bit. Oh, yeah. Well, if it doesn't like glare horribly, it glares horribly. It's like a full-on like newsletter paper
There you go.
day.
There you go.
I just don't want to glare you people in the face for too long. But I'll talk about that more in a few minutes. We have Jill asking, do you see anything for me? Simple. Do you see anything for me? I mean, as simple as it can get, right?
Okay.
Makes me want to pull out a pension.
Hmm. It would do you good to do something big for some people. So that means having a big old dinner party,
Ooh,
taking
can I
a family to the lake.
Okay, if you go to water, I definitely want to go.
Yeah. And so, that's that kind of extension of yourself where you're bringing a group of people in who really, really love you, but you haven't had time for them for a while. This would be like Christmas in June.
Right, just surrounding your people with that
Yeah.
love. Because, I mean, look at that. That is like...
I know it. It's
I mean,
wide
I'm like
open.
getting poked in the face again.
That's
Why
wide
are you
open
guys
for
trying to
it.
poke me in the face with your energy here? Come on. I thought we were friends.
See how it's moving? See how Dylan's influenced that? She's brought its attention to her, and now it's opening again. See, it's so sensitive. To
It's
the
really
energy
sensitive.
around it. But see, this is where your energy is, honey. So give on a big level this summer somehow to bring in the love that you're asking for, the activity you're asking for, and happiness. Give on
Don't
a
stress
grand
yourself
level.
out with it, though. Like, it's going to
Right.
be something that's easy for you to do. Just find a time that works best for everyone and let it flow.
And that who can come.
Yeah.
I'm having kind of visions of a pontoon boat.
Seriously, though, if you go to water, like, I'll
Yeah.
show up. I'll find a way to get there. Anything to get away from
she's
this
open
heat.
to it.
See? Let's go. Let's have a party. Let's have a party.
Thank you.
Our other helper just came in the middle of this, and he's looking at us like,
What the
what
heck?
in the world are you talking about?
That's great.
We have two people that kind of help us back to back, and so they switch off sometimes, and they just switched in the middle of that whole conversation.
And that was an odd conversation.
And it was odd. So yeah, he's like going, like, I don't know what's going on. You guys are being weird again. Nothing new to me.
That's why he loves us.
Well, I mean, I think that's why he puts up with us, but...
He's a patient person.
Oh, yeah. No, it's because I, provide him some more money. No kidding.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something
kidding.
else.
No.
Her husband. That's it. It's her husband.
She's lying. It's just this rant. No, No, that really is him sitting back there again. He helped me out when I was by myself, and it was like, hi, yeah, he's just going to be this random person that I stare at behind the camera a lot because I have no one else in the room. Tonight I have you, thankfully. Let's see, we have Sharon asking, wondering if you have any feelings about our lawsuit. I should not pop my knuckles on camera. I just did, but I shouldn't.
It was a learning experience, wasn't it?
No, I'll still do it again.
Oh,
Don't even.
okay.
I'm trying not to pop the neck, so we'll just
good.
handle
Thank
popping
you.
the fingers. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
Sharon,
Sharon, thank you.
in her lawsuit.
I'm not making light of the energy around how you feel right now, but you know how jolly we are, and that I'm showing you that I am. That's because I don't feel like that there's going to be a great deal of disappointment, grief, or cost around this. Now see how this is, if you're waiting for something to come to you that you feel like is due you, wow. See how that's like over my shoulder and that one's on its way? What the heck? Are you going to have to satisfy something?
It's like giving of yourself
Yeah,
to make
big
something
time.
better.
Yeah. See, and how that's working now? It's beginning to soften itself and come out of that extreme. Now it's a little more balanced. but you might have to pay more than you want to, or get less than you believe you deserve. But for balance for this whole situation, compromise is necessary, because this is where your health lies. And if there's any principles or points that anyone's trying to make right now, taking it beyond this level takes it into a level of dysfunction or ill intention, and that's where loss and illness comes from. So
It's the idea of the true idea of compromise. Don't go past your breaking point,
right,
but understand that you might have to go further than you were originally expecting.
that's right, that's right. So I hope that helped.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Sorry, I've worked with Jerry quite a bit, and so like it's easy to connect with what she's getting. So if I seem to ever comment more on people's questions with her, that's why. We have a connection.
And also my Mercury's in Gemini, and I'm a twin, so
Jeez.
I do better when I'm bouncing off someone, and when she connects, then we just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just kind of
As they seem.
Right. We have Angela saying, my brother's wedding is in 2 weeks. Any messages from the other side for him? She is a medium. I could go on the list of what Jerry does, but that would take me on like a 20-minute diatribe, and we don't have time for that. So let's just say she does everything, and so she is a medium, and so she can connect. So, yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I mean, you do everything.
Oh.
I'm like, I mean, you're amazing at it all, but you do it all. So it makes it easy.
Well, I kind of have a tagline now.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
That I am a small medium at large.
That works.
I know, huh?
None of you can tell our height while we're sitting down, so you don't understand how much that works.
And I'm sitting on 2 pillows.
Oh my god.
So I can be as tall as you are.
Still got a little.
See, I know, huh?
How
I'm still
even
not
are we?
doing it. Small, medium, at large.
You covered all your bases there.
No, wait a minute. I was going to say something here.
Sorry.
I don't remember where I was. I'm sorry.
Angela was asking about messages for her brother. I didn't know what you were going to comment on, but
Oh.
that's where that was.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Okay. And what was the
Angela.
and the question specifically?
Just any messages for her brother from the other side. He's getting married in a couple of weeks.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Okay, now, take a deep breath and see how this is so expanded. What that's showing me is how anxious you are around the different potential scenarios that might happen at this wedding, and who would be affected by it and how they would be affected. So, I want you to take a deep breath for a minute and feel your seat under your bum and the floor under your feet. And take a deep breath and just get back in your body for a minute, and then these needles will change, because look at this. I mean, they're like right up here by my throat. So let's get those moving, okay? And so, I'm sorry, my elbow keeps slipping off the, okay. Okay. Now get them off my shoulder. Come on now. To take into consideration all the work that's been done here and all the time and money spent, the worry that you have around anything going wrong is only praying the very thing that you don't want in. So, think of your brother as the carefree little boy that you used to know, and anything that's going on in his fiance's family, then hold in light. And that way you have protected the situation with your love for your brother, and you have protected the situation around your new set of in-laws. Wow, look at that, how that just broke. See? Wow, honey, that makes me want to cry. See, it's going to be okay. You're empathic and you're picking up everybody's worries. See? Wow. Wow. That's beautiful. Let God be God in this wedding. The Holy Spirit will prevail. You just hold your magic. You just be you. Stop worrying about everybody else. Okay? That's beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful wedding. See, for Spirit to show up like that, yeah, it's a beautiful wedding. Enjoy it. Stop worrying about it. God bless.
There you go.
Thank you.
We have Jamie saying, can you share with me what you're picking up involving me in the next few months?
Thank you for the likes and the loving.
Yeah.
And the sharing and the commenting. Okay, Jamie. Let's connect. You're the kind of person that likes to come in like a lion. You want to know and be prepared and be ahead of all the problems. This kind of an individual doesn't take no for an answer most times, but has the wisdom to. And that's because life experience has shown you how. So, expect more of the good stuff. This has to do with travel, lots of people, people who are seeking out what you have to give. See how they just went over that way? Okay, and what about professionally? All right, and what about personally? Do you give more professionally than you do personally? Let's see. So it's kind of a balance, but it just depends on the day, huh? Okay. Well, just keep everything between the lines as much as you can. Keep a strong attitude. What you're working on and the goals that you can see, you know your manifestation ability. You're going to make this happen. You just have to be willing to be in the trenches and stirring it all up, and then boom, look. In the trenches and working hard, and look at that. Anything's possible. That's a good job right there. Yeah. You already know. Thank you.
Because someone just commented and I didn't get to it before I had her answer that question, we are going to go a little over an hour because I'm going to actually jump down towards more so the end of the comments because there are, it looks like, quite a few new people showing up, and so I want to get to some of those questions. We are going to go a little bit longer tonight, but I am going to jump down. We're going to answer a few more questions just so that we can get some people that, you know, might have been new. So I probably have skipped quite a few questions tonight. I am really sorry about that, but I'm already extending our time a little bit because otherwise we already are at our hour, which is what we typically do. So.
And how wonderful is this, that this happens to be even something we have to consider.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So thank you guys
what
for being with us.
Have, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, darn.
I know, they're liking it.
Oh, God. But definitely wanted to just share that with you guys. We are going to go a little bit longer tonight. I want to give, you know, some people that might not have had a chance to ask questions before on other weeks, a chance to ask them. So, yeah.
And we have a gracious audience.
We really do.
They understand.
So, on to the next one. We have Hector just asking about love life. Sorry. I'm so bad about that.
Oh, Hector. Narrow it down. Wow. I know you love easily and you have a lot of love to give. But if you want a dedicated, monogamous relationship, can you see what needs to happen here? Like, this is like wide open. Willing to, you know, just see what's out there. Are you really ready to be in a committed relationship? Or do you really want just a real good, healthy dating scene? And this right now is showing the good, healthy dating scene. It's very much alive. So narrow in your desire. Begin to think about the details around it and what it would look like if it were alive in your life right now. That's when you find the true blue love. when you can see it and identify it, you have no trouble at all attracting. Now begin to become particular according to your desires and how you see it in your mind's eye. And that's how you'll win when it comes to love, because you're already willing to participate. Don't doubt your ability to make it happen. See how it's getting smaller? You just keep plugging along, trusting she's going to show up, but your heart has to be open to it. See there? See how now clear and directed it's becoming? And you already might even have someone in mind. Pursue that. Just pursue it. And if it's not right, then you learned. So did she. Thank you. Good luck.
So again, if I am skipping some people, I'm just trying to get to a few new people with us. So we have Tracy saying, I'd like to know about my son's health.
Okay. Now, did you see how far to the left it was right there for that moment? See that? That leads me to believe it's something that he might be ingesting. And that could be pollution. It could be food allergies. It could be toxins, But if you already know what he's allergic to, then follow a design of the day around that, and you'll see improvement. It doesn't mean that it takes away the problem. It just means it doesn't add or complicate the problem. And therefore, it might be a little more manageable to get all these other minor annoyances out of the way. And then I think he'll be able to enjoy a full day without being uncomfortable. And then you can really get down to the treatment plan that's going to make him better. And you will. Look at that. See, now it's wide open. So be encouraged. Just keep plugging every day, doing what you know, and you'll work through this. And prayer always helps. It never hurts. It's going to be okay.
There you go. Okay. So we have Abby saying, I would love to get a reading on the success of the path I am on, please and thank you.
According to your age, you'll have different phases in your life that you'll be able to mark almost like on the calendar. And these textbook perfect scenarios are set in your destiny, because that's kind of one of your soul group's thing is organization and task. Like you're one of the tinkers, on Tinkerbell. So you're like a little earth fairy.
It's really funny that you say that one with me here. I love Tinkerbell.
I love Tinkerbell. And so being that tinker that you are and that attention to detail, organization, and perfection, you can have a picture of it, but it'll never be that way. But allow yourself to be okay with that it's your job to set it up as perfectly as you can design it, and then it's heaven's job to apply it accordingly. And then through your acceptance of it, that's how you manifest. And as you manifest, then you create your happiness. So, just trust, no matter what it looks like, that it has to have some level of higher good intended for you, for it to have even made it into your life. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Thank you. So I have the next couple that we'll do, and then we will be signing off for the night, but I will talk about the newsletter here in a second as well. We have, if I mispronounce your name, I'm really sorry. Luz, L-U-Z, Luz.
Luz, okay.
I'm going to assume I could be wrong. This is a lot of questions, so I'm going to give them to you, and you give the message that comes through.
Okay.
Because a lot of them are very connected.
Okay.
So there's that. What is my path? How can I best serve self and others? What is next for me? How should I handle my fiance's family? And how about career-wise? So a lot of them are kind of centered around money and serving self and others.
And thanks for the likes, you guys, and the loves.
Yeah.
And share.
Definitely.
Okay, now lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now look at this. See how far over here to the left it is, and it's even closed? Okay, now help me to open that. Because it's in order for you to find what you're looking for. See that? Boom. Thank you. Okay, now, what you want to think about here is that everything that you've asked about, consider what it all looks like, aspect by aspect. As you're doing that, begin to see then how that you have everything kind of aligned. I mean, look how aligned this is. So, but it takes time and it takes specific conscious effort to keep all the balls in the air at the same time. But the only way you can gain that kind of expertise and balance is through practice. So even though you are not completely capable of holding all the balls in the air right now, that doesn't mean that you're not able. But where your capability comes in is being able to surrender to what you must learn, and you might not be willing to accept it. And that's where you cannot control, where you release and let go. Because if you can maintain some kind of neutrality inside of yourself, then you'll be able to accomplish true success on all those levels, and you'll be able to succeed like a good chef, where everything is complete all at the same time. And then you've created this wonderful decade of successes that would design this lifetime vacation. You know what I mean? So don't underestimate. In fact, try to overestimate your ability right now so you can see how much you really can accomplish. And it's really not about any one particular thing. All those answers are answered when you find that light inside of yourself and you can feel it coming through you into the earth and into the sky, and you're a part of the universe and the collective consciousness, and you can have the desires of your heart according to the design that you believe to be true. So there you go.
There you go. And last question for tonight is going to come from Kay. If I mispronounced your name, I'm really sorry. Also looking on Love Life.
How do you spell it?
K-E-I.
Look at that.
It smacked you in the face, not me.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? It's right there at the throat chakra and about what you're speaking. Are you willing to compromise? Are you willing to give? Okay then, see there. You see how consciously though, excuse me, you were blocked a little bit and you were kind of apprehensive about what you were going to hear? Well, see how open this is now? And it's because for that moment, it measured that you were open. Okay, so here you go. When it comes to love life, ask yourself, would you date you? And if your answer is yes, then you behave accordingly. Behave like you are worthy, and that whoever gets a yes from you, that you will date him or her, then that's when you stand in your confidence, because you're letting them know that your high value of yourself is not conceited, but it's convinced because of the historical decisions you've made in your life that prove to you that you're a good catch. So stand in that confidence, because there's nothing more sexy than confident and happy. And so you stand in that and you'll be beating them off with a stick.
There you go.
So there you go. Yay.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I know we went a little bit longer than we normally do, but we wanted to get some new people in and let them experience this with us. We want them to enjoy being in this community, and we thank you all for being a community for us and with us.
That's true.
I love doing this. I do. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, it's Thursday. And then I get here and I'm like, why? Why was I ever having a moment like that? I love being here. You guys are so much fun and so nice and so, loving.
And participating.
I know, right?
I love that.
I always get so scared. I'm like, but what if no one comes on? I know. I've been doing this since like January and I still have like, what if no one shows up? I know. But we also had someone ask about classes coming up, and I didn't want to look through my phone, even though they're all supposed to be on Facebook. They will be on Facebook later tonight, hopefully, if I can actually get to my computer tonight. I will put up the classes coming up soon. What weekend are we even on? I don't know.
And what about this weather?
I know, right?
It was 106 today, was it?
I think so. So, yeah. This week, our classes coming up this weekend are both with Apollo. On Saturday, we have Discover Your Past Lives, and that's from 2 to 4 p.m. And on Sunday, we have Learn to Work with the Archangels, also from 2 to 4 p.m. Both of these classes, if you call in by the day before, you can. It's $20. If you pay the date of the class, it will be $25. That's just this weekend. I will put up either tonight or tomorrow. I will get all of June up on our Facebook page for all the classes, so you can see what's coming up this month. For if you want to come into the classes, or if you want to come see Jerry and expand upon anything you read, she read for you tonight, whether with the cards, which will be our normal reading rate, or if you want her to use the dowsing rods, that is will be a different rate, and you can just ask the front counter and let them know. So, where was I going with that? If you want to come in and see her about these things, or ask more questions or anything else, or come to the classes or anything like that, you come into 3114 East Indian School Road in Phoenix. Please don't drive over here tonight. We are closed. We closed at 6 o'clock. We will be back open tomorrow at 10 a.m. and we'll be open from 10 to 8 because tomorrow is Friday and we are here later on Fridays. If you live out of state and you can't come in, you can give us a call. Our phone number is 480-949-1888. Jerry does do phone readings as well. Jerry is here Friday through Tuesday. Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, she is here from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Every day of the week except for Friday, we are open from 10 to 6. On Friday, we are open from 10 to 8. So if you work a normal 9-to-5 job, come in on Friday nights. We're here. Well, I say we're here. Some people are here. Someone's here at least for you.
But it ain't us.
It ain't.
Not this week.
I mean, you never know. They could call me and be like, hey, can you come in?
Or I can have a class.
Or you can have a class.
Yep.
So we actually did have someone that was here that commented that said they were in your color class a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
She said she was the healer.
Uh-huh.
I lost the question. So I didn't say anything for it. I forgot about it until right now when she said the class thing. And Jerry, you do have classes coming up in June, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just look. I mean, it's still right in front of me.
Yes.
So she will have some classes coming up as well. Again, I will put this up on Facebook. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media. Okay, follow us on Facebook and Instagram right now because those are the two that are up and running. Most of the time, I'm on those doing that. To everyone who shared, thank you. I will be picking a few more people because our winner from last week would like me to extend her prize to a few more people, so I'll be picking them to send out a couple of packs of incense too. And I know what my brain was thinking. I don't know what my brain was thinking.
But while she's thinking, let me tell you real quick that there's all kinds of new product here in the store.
Oh my God.
And she's been working her buttons off on all of these herbs that we have now. And
have you seen
she had the best, was it Third-eyeThursday last week when you did the herb thing?
No, are you talking about when I went live in the class?
Yes, that's it, the class. Yeah, that was a real cool class.
So, oh, yeah, you attended that.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So, check out the herbs because she's really putting it together with love and passion, and you'll be able to feel the intent and the effort put into it.
And if you guys ever have some, drink some coffee. It's gone. I can't.
Is that your mom?
Finished it. No, it's Eunice. Someone who's been here quite a few weeks now, and the running joke, which isn't a joke, Dylan does need this to survive this.
It's her nectar.
It really kind of is. But, no, I already did drink it. It's gone, see? Gone. No, she's with us every week, and she's lovely and amazing, and she actually has some great gifts because she's on there with a lot of people and helping them with other questions.
Right.
So thank you. Just shout out to you there. Thank you. Thank you for all that, and your gifts are amazing. Just, throw that out there. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for creating this community, and I love it. It's fun. Come back next week. We'll be here at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Do you know who's next week? Okay. Well, that will be posted too.
Yeah, I will get better about reposting the things I'm supposed to be posting every week. And we have, like I said, we're growing. Jerry and I have been in talks about doing little 10 to 15 minute segments on how to use different divination tools and how to work with a bunch of different things.
Just
all
videos
sorts of different
instructions.
things. Just so you guys have a quick little reference you can come back to. So look out for that. Those are never going to be scheduled. No. We work different days. That'll be when her and I can get together for like 10, 15 minutes and do it.
True.
So look out for that. Follow us on Instagram and look at the Facebook regularly. And if you want to get our newsletter emailed to you, I'm pretty sure I have a place on our Facebook that you can sign up for the newsletter. We only send that out once a month, so we don't spam you, I promise. I put my own name on the email list, and I hate putting my name on email lists, so we really don't spam you. Thank you guys again. I will see you next week with another one of our amazing readers.
Thank you. Thank you.